Hi there, Ray here with another video, and today we will take a look at PCs and laptops. We will see what are the good things about having a PC, and then we will do the same when we take a look at laptops, and after that we will see which is better to have as a gaming system. So we'll see which is better at gaming, just for fun, and what are the benefits of one over the other. We will find out which one is the best out of these two categories, and with that said, it's time for PC versus laptops. So, without wasting more time, let's start. And what better way to start the video than talking about the PC? Yeah, in this channel we love to talk about PCs, so let's just start with that, and we will see what are the good things about the PC. And there is a lot to talk about here. There are a lot of good things about PCs. First is that it is really customizable. Really, you can do whatever you want with the PC. After that is that you can build your PC however you want, and there are a lot of parts for the PC, and with those parts you can mix and match however you want. Just make sure you see if the parts are compatible with each other, because otherwise it can get ugly really fast. But here we are talking about the good things, so never mind that. And after that there is another good thing about the PC, and this is in my opinion the best thing about the PC. Since we said that we can build the PC, we can also take it apart and upgrade it. So honestly, you don't need to change your PC a really long time. You can just upgrade the parts that you want. For example, if your PC runs slow, you can change the storage or processor. If your PC lags and tabs, you can add RAM. If your PC cannot handle games, you can just get a better graphics card. And if your PC runs really hot, you can either change the case or the fans of the case. So there are a lot of things you can do with the PC, and the good things don't end here. So the PC is good based on how much you spend. It can have a lot of performance, or if you don't have a lot of money, it isn't bad, but you are limited on the things you can do. Just know that depending on what you want to do with your PC, you can determine how much you want to spend on the PC. And yeah, I know we all want the latest and greatest the PC can offer, but there are two things you should think about before you get the latest and greatest, and after that you might not want the latest and greatest. First, if you aren't a gamer or if you don't do rendering and stuff like that, if you only watch YouTube or movies, you just don't need the best, it won't make a difference. And the second reason, and open your ears because this is the reason why most people don't get the latest, those parts are expensive. I mean, it's not like you work for the summer and it will cost you all your savings. It is expensive to the degree that you might need to sell one body part or two, depends on the parts you want to buy. But like I said, if you want a setup, just so you can browse the web and watch video, you can probably do that on your grandmother's PC, or a PC that costs sometimes around less than $300, but we will not get into cheap and expensive PCs more, because I have already made a video on that. So if you want to see that, feel free to go and watch it. And if you did, I don't want to waste more of your time, but with that said, I think we are done with the PC, so let's move to the laptops. And what can we say about laptops? I don't know much about laptops. Just kidding. Laptops are just small PCs with a screen and keyboard attached to the PC case. That's the laptop. And when we look at the laptop, there are a couple good things, and even though it is a computer, it is a lot different. So if you want to know more about that, don't leave, and let's start talking about the good things about the laptop. And here we can see that the laptop is portable. You can take them wherever you want, and they have a built-in battery, so you don't need to be near a plug all the time, even though for the most optimal performance you probably still will want to be near that plug, but that is beside the point. And even though the laptop comes in a small form factor, it is still upgradable. And okay, it is not like the PC where you can upgrade whatever you want. Here you are limited. And I know there are laptops that can be upgraded like the PC, but they are few and people don't buy them as much. So we will talk about the most common laptops, and in most laptops there are only two things you can upgrade, and the things you can upgrade are the RAM and the storage, which is not good, but we at least have that, and something is better than nothing. But just like the PC, you will be able to spend as much money as you want, and as much money as you need on your laptop, depending on what you need. The only difference is that if you have an old laptop, it is hard to upgrade it and make it a good laptop. And let's be honest, just like in the PC, if you want to have an all-around good laptop, you will spend a lot of money, and there is a simple reason for that, and that is if you want to play games, you will need to buy a laptop that has a graphics card, which even to this day, if you want a good graphics card, it is not cheap. But if you want to play games on your laptop and buy a laptop that does not have a GPU, then you are just buying e-waste. But if you just want to see some videos, use your laptop to participate on online lessons, or if you even browse the web, you can get a $300 laptop and be really happy with it. It will run everything that you need, and unlike the PC, it comes with the tracking pad, the keyboard and its own screen, so it's a whole package. and if you want to have a laptop that is upgradable like the PC there are, you just need to look for them, but most laptops aren't, so we will just not include those laptops in this video. So, actually the best thing about the laptops is that you can take it wherever you go and use it however you want. There aren't a lot more things worth talking about here, so let's just continue and see which one is better at games. And for games we need performance, and for performance we will need GPUs. So before we compare them, let's just see how the graphics cards work on laptops and how they work on PC. Because you need to know how they work so you will understand how we will compare, and even though they both are graphics cards, they work differently. Even if they have the same name, they will still work really differently. And the reason for that is the power that goes to the GPU, and it has to do with the heat. So let's take a step back and look at them one at a time, and let's start with the heat. Well, we know that the laptop is smaller, so it has less airflow and it can heat up a lot in that small place. And as we know, when things get hot they will work slower so they don't break, so this time bigger is better. Yeah, and let's be honest, that goes for the whole system. It is better to have a bigger case so more air moves around. And since that was explained, let's look at the power. And if you have seen a PC, you have noticed the power supply, and that thing is big, so compare that to the battery of the laptop. And don't forget that battery even holds electricity, and to be honest, the power supply is more like the adapter brick in the laptop, but that still is a lot smaller, and as we have seen before, bigger is better. So that means that the power supply in the PC can manage a lot more power, and GPUs, they take a lot of power. New graphics card, they take more power than the whole system without the GPU. And now compare that power output to the laptop, they aren't even close. So when graphics cards are made with lower power in mind, they are made to work slower, and believe me, the reason for that is more complex, but we don't have time to talk about that in this video. It's just not relevant. But with that said, you probably know which one is best when it comes to games. You can guess. I mean, if you didn't know before, I will tell you. PC just is a lot better. It is not even a competition when it comes to games. And now it's time to talk about price to performance, and we talked about that, how we can buy them at different price points depending on what we need. But if we buy them at the same price points, which one is better? And let's see what we are talking about. And like we mentioned, the PC is bigger, so it has a little more airflow, and airflow makes your PC faster. And at higher price points you can find deals at PCs or parts for PCs, and they're better than laptops. But let's take a look at cheap laptops and PCs, and below $300 if you buy the PC pre-build, and you buy a monitor and a keyboard, because the laptop has the keyboard and the monitor. So if you buy those, the laptop might come ahead, and in most situations it does. But you can build your PC yourself, and if you do that you might save a lot of money there. Plus, if you wait and buy your parts used and for good deals, you can save much more money there. And if you do that, the PC wins. So it depends. If you want to play games and are willing to spend a lot of money, then the PC is the way to go. If you want the cheap stuff but the better one, then again the PC is the way to go. But if you don't want to build your PC, then the winner is the laptop. So who is the winner? Well, I don't know. A lot of people buy pre-builds, and when you buy laptops you don't have to build them. So if we hold the PC to the same standard, it can be a draw, because in above $500 the PC wins, but under that the laptop might be the better deal. So make of that what you want. And with that said, let's see the benefits of one over the other. We will just compare them a little bit, and since we started with the PC, let's continue with the PC. Let's start with PC versus laptop, and the PC has a lot of things going for it. First, it is more customizable compared to the laptop. That is a fact, no one can argue about that. It just is a lot more customizable. Second, it is upgradable. And yeah, I know that you can upgrade your laptop, but you can upgrade whatever you want with the PC, and we cannot do that in the laptop. The only thing you can upgrade in your laptop is your RAM and storage, nothing else. But in PC there is nothing you cannot upgrade, so yeah, this is a win for the PC. And after that, it is performance. Of course, I said that the laptop has a lot of performance if you spend a lot of money on it, but if we spend a similar amount of money, almost always the PC has more performance. It is always better. So it is a lot better when we take a look at price to performance. And that is not to say that the PC is cheap. I mean, if we look at that RTX 4090, yeah, we can just look at it. It's not like we can buy it. I mean, if someone donates a kidney, we could probably get it and test it, but at the moment, since we are just a small channel that just started, we can just look at it, and mark my words, we will buy it, like we always do, when the RTX 5090 comes out in 10 years and this drops in price. But on the laptop side, you just cannot even buy this kind of performance. And even though you can spend more money than this card is worth on a laptop, you will never be able to get this kind of performance out of the laptop. At least nowadays you cannot. You never know what the future holds. So yeah, the PC has a lot of things going for it, and before moving to laptops, let's just summarize the benefits of the PC. So it was customizability, upgradability, and finally performance. And without wasting even more time, let's see the benefits of the laptop. Let me just check my list. Yeah, so first we have portability. Like we said before, the laptop compared to the PC, it is really small, and you can take it anywhere, and since it has a battery you can use it whenever you want. And I know you can take your PC wherever you want, but no, just not. Now that I think about it, I won't even entertain the thought that the PC is portable. Once you set your PC doesn't move until it is upgraded or replaced. That is a fact. And now let's take a look at the list. Sorry, I'm having some trouble finding the second good thing about the laptops. After searching for the second good thing about the laptop, I have come to the conclusion that there are not that many good things about the laptop. And when I say there are not a lot, I mean there is just one good thing about the laptop. It is portable, and that's it. So before we see what is best overall, let's take a quick look at the benefits that the laptop provides that the PC doesn't. And it is really quick because like we said, it is portable and that's it. But now once again, PC versus laptop. Which one is the best? And if you are someone who is looking for performance, or if you are looking of a long-lasting system, a future-proof system, and if you want a customizable system, then you want a PC. But if you are that guy that wants portability and just portability, I mean if you are obsessed after portability, you will go for the laptop. I am just kidding, the laptops are good and really fun, and they are portable, and of course they are not as capable as the PC, but they are still really good. But this time we will give the win to the PC. And that was the video for today. So if you liked the video, please like. If you didn't like it, dislike. But if you enjoyed this video and want to see more videos like this one, then subscribe so you don't miss other videos. If you want to see anything in this channel tech related, comment down below and I might cover it. And with that said, this was Ray and I will see you in the next one.